Relevance.
An airplane.
An airplane. Get the out of here.
Purpose
Structure.
is in the word. Sea level. The sea is level.
What's the curvature?
Water always finds its level.
No, the fuck it doesn't. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Drop a like, leave a comment, let me know you're in here. We finna have fun tonight.
So, after I think about what, January this shit happened? So 2 months. I see I'm a little late though. This was uploaded 8 days ago. Godfrey has uploaded the entire episode with Professor Dave and Lord Jamar's back and forth. And apparently from the comments, it looks like some people are saying it got worse. So without further ado, let's see what happens after Professor Dave got kicked off, because I know everybody wanted to know.
Yes, that you want, because
All right.
you know what I mean. Y'all can stay on with him.
I mean,
If you want to,
guys,
it's up to you.
I don't study this stuff like you guys. I just
Y'all want to stay on with him?
no.
Y'all want to stay on with him?
No, I invited you here.
So what then?
You paid a couple tolls.
All right, so then
that's expensive.
I'm done with him.
All
okay?
right, are we done?
Like, yeah.
All right.
Like,
Oof.
get him the fuck out.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Of here.
Wow.
See,
Woo.
bro.
That was. Wait, hold on.
Can you look up? Can you look up the? Can you look at the definition of pseudoscience real quick?
Pseudoscience. All right.
Yes.
Oh, God. The fact that he's trying to
And then
claim real science is pseudoscience is insane.
Look up, and after that, look up scientific method.
Here we go.
I got it right
Doesn't
here.
know what he's
Pseudoscience is
talking
a term
about.
used to describe a collection of beliefs, practices, or statements that claim to be scientific but are not in line with the scientific method. The word pseudo means fake or false.
Yes. It's
And that's what Jamar propagates.
Now it says not in line with the scientific method. Now go and look up what the scientific method is.
What is the scientific method?
All right. The scientific method is a systematic process for acquiring knowledge through observation, experimentation, and analysis.
And that's how Dave arrives to his conclusions, and Jamar go point. What scientific analysis and studies that you've done?
For acquiring knowledge through observation, experimentation, and analysis.
Observation. All you do is look and then you just assume. You ain't did no experimentation or analysis. You just say whatever's been proven is wrong and you're right.
Does it talk about doing things that are repeatable and
Yeah, you have to observe, question, hypothesize, experiment, and analyze.
They don't say nothing about repeatable, dumbass. Hey, I called him looking shitty too.
And if you can't do all of those things,
Right.
It's just a hypothesis.
Right. Just
now he
What?
says there's two different words.
But the analysis and experimentation that's been done for the earth is repeatable. Getting water to stick to a ball within the earth's gravitational pull isn't a repeatable experiment. You can repeat it, but it's not going to get the result that you're claiming that it does because you don't understand anything.
There's two different.
Look up scientific theory.
Yeah,
up
words for
scientific theory.
hypothesis and theory.
There's
Hypothesis is
theory.
there's a scientific definition for hypothesis.
Both of them. Yeah.
A scientific theory is a well-supported explanation of a natural phenomenon that is based on evidence and have been tested and confirmed through observation and experimentation.
And what is a hypothesis?
That's an educated guess.
A hypothesis is a proposed explanation made on the bias of limited evidence as a starting point or further investigation.
Hypothesis. So it's like.
And we'll look up
it's worse than a
scientific
theory.
fact.
What?
Look
Now,
up
that's
fact.
worse than a
Is that
theory.
a thing?
But
No,
all,
it's
but,
not.
But
That's the
theories
point.
and hypotheses are all there to be argued about because that's what
What
they
I'm
did with
telling
Einstein.
you,
Let him,
Go ahead.
what I'm telling you,
wait, let him read
A
that.
scientific fact is an observation that has been confirmed multiple times and is accepted as true by the scientific community.
Until something changes, I guess.
Yeah,
But yeah, what
for
were
the
you
most
saying?
part.
What I'm telling you is that dudes like this come in, and I knew that's exactly what he's gonna do. What's the meaning of weight? What's like all? Listen,
You ain't no
I'm
shit.
not a scientist, bro. I'm a
I'm-
common sense person. I told you.
I'm not a scientist. I'm a common sense person. So I'm gonna argue somebody that has science and experimentation and facts on their side, and I'm just gonna say common sense. Go fucking figure.
Let common sense be common again. Okay? Do you feel like you're moving? No, and it's not because, oh, it moves so slow and all this. You can feel when there's an earthquake, right?
Why would you compare an earthquake to something moving once a day? Is he serious? You can feel an earthquake. Yeah, no shit. The entire earth is, the fucking plates are moving right underneath your feet. But we're spinning so fucking slow. Why would you feel it? If, like he said, that was a good example when you talk about repeatable experimentation. If you get in a car and it makes and you're doing a 360 burnout, but you're only gonna get one full rotation in a day, you're not gonna feel that shit, dumbass. Oh my God, this nigga here. Oh my fucking God. You need to go, bro. You gotta go.
We don't want our kids to die.
Bro, go on, man.
Not too
What's up,
big or any
Watts?
shit like this, not too massive to feel when there's an earthquake. You could feel the earth moving.
It's not too massive to feel an earthquake. My nigga, the fucking earth below your feet is shifting its fucking plates. And it's gonna fucking shake. Obviously, you're gonna feel it. Why are you comparing that to the slow rotation of the earth? Why would you even think that's comparable?
You could make a fucking house of cards. like this. There's all kinds of shit.
His confidence is gone. Like, are y'all people, like, his confidence is literally, it is deflated to like none other. Like,
You cannot get up in a helicopter and hover for an hour and come down and be somewhere else. Like,
you fucking idiot, you're still within the Earth's atmosphere. But you know what will happen? You could go up into space, and if you're up there long enough, when you come back, you won't be in the same space once you're out of the Earth's atmosphere. Like, he keeps saying this shit and it's like common sense. You don't understand anything that you're speaking on.
the ground is not moving, sir. It's what's above you is moving, and you can visibly see when you're doing. We've done.
Like you said, this, like, I think Dave gave this example in this, maybe another video. If you're in a car and you throw the ball and you throw a ball in the air, the ball's not gonna fly back because the car is still moving. It's still right there with you because that moment, you're still within that momentum. Y'all are so fucking disgusting, bro. Where Moosey? I don't even want to know what's hurting him next. Jesus Christ. So, like, I think it's even that experiment where people think, like, if you're in the back of a pickup truck with the back open, people think, like, if you threw a ball, you'll be going and the ball would fly. No, it's going to be right there with you because it's moving together. All of it is moving together. It's steady momentum. Or I think the word is velocity. Velocity, I'm sorry. I could be one of those two words. I'm sorry. But y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
when you do a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do they say? We're losing light
Right. We're losing light.
because
The sun.
the sun is moving.
Oh my God. Yo, like, because the sun is moving. Why is he saying that like that's just so much more viable than the earth spinning? You fucking idiot. Where's the sun going when it's completely out of sight? Where is it? Somebody else can see that motherfucker. Like, what, like,
The sun is moving.
The sun's
Oh
moving.
And we're
fucking
and
God.
you're looking at the sun moving with
Going
your
down
eyes.
the
not.
horizon.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Right, going downward.
No, the fuck you're not.
moving away from you, and it appears that it's going down because of perspective, just like he was
so-
talking
so
about
is-
the
how-
railroad.
So is
track.
the
You're
sun
not.
going on?
No,
What is it? Where's
it's
it
just
going?
moving away from you.
Oh,
It's
it
moving
moves away so
from
far
you.
that it becomes nighttime, and then it comes back.
Godfrey
That's
is
why.
Godfrey is talking to him like he's a special needs child. And like I'm looking at Jamar's face right now and I can't tell if he's peeping it because Godfrey, you know damn fucking well that's stupid. If the sun is so big that like no, the sun have to be well, they do think it's small, but like just the simple fact of where it's day and night in certain places of the earth, it just doesn't work on a flat earth because you can't explain why the earth would stop emitting light on certain areas on a flat earth. You just like say it's just not. Like there's no explanation for why certain parts of the earth won't be illuminated because the sun's moving. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow, that shit is.
Let me
Well
see-
then, well
let me
then
just
when I
show you
see,
with this
check it out.
flashlight. You might not can see it on the thing,
Okay,
but
okay.
you see this right here.
Yeah.
You see how that side is lit right there.
Okay. The side of your
But
phone.
the
Or?
other, no, in this dish.
Yeah. Okay.
This is lit right here.
Yes, I see it.
But that other side is not lit.
No,
what's-
it's not lit.
So that's nighttime on.
That light is covered by something and it's super small. The fact is the sun is bigger than the fucking earth. If you had something bigger than that fucking plate, then you would not be able to say, oh, it's not covering it. You can't do that. It's going to be fucking covering everywhere unless you move it all the way so far away that nobody's receiving any light from it. And then that'll fuck up your whole theory too. Like, this is so fucking stupid.
Other side, right.
Now, as
Okay.
it goes around,
It's-
you got daytime on the side.
You have a call? Is
and-
that
We have a call
Yamanika?
not from him. Just a regular on the show wanted to call in.
Okay. I know Yamanika wanted to talk.
Yeah,
This is fucking
You're on the air?
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, hi, it's Yamanika.
Oh,
I wonder why he
Yamanika,
had
what's
that
up?
flashlight. I wonder if it was part of his
What the fuck is
experimentation.
going on over there? I tuned in to watch the show because I said I was going to support you more in 2025. And I see this white man in here, and you letting this nigga rain into this brother over here.
No,
boy.
Oh my God. I don't know who Yamanika is, but god damn, let it the fuck go. This white man running into this brother over here. He disrespected him first. Damn, fell out. Oh my God.
he handled
Or
him.
whatever his name is.
Look, Godfrey, he handled him. No, the fuck he didn't. He handled him. Oh, I hit mute. Fuck! Fuck! Too much going on. Fuck. I had hit mute and I done. Oh, God.
Show because I said I was going to support you more in 2025. And I see this white man in here, and you letting this nigga rain into this brother over here.
No,
boy,
he
boy,
handled
or
him.
Whatever his name is.
He handled
And
him.
I don't know. I just turn and I see a bunch of niggas yelling. And I want y'all to know
He
every
handled
time y'all
him.
try to act like I be sunning niggas, y'all let this white
Well,
nigga
you're the
come
one
in
that
here
put
and try
the
to sun
N
y'all.
words in. We no one said
Okay,
it.
whatever it is.
He said he was.
Why
no,
would you let that white
Jamar.
man come on there and say something while homeboy on there like that?
No.
and you know
No.
how they get down.
What are you?
He wanted to debate Neil deGrasse Tyson. They couldn't get Neil. They got another man that knows science. What the fuck is the issue? Why does him being white have anything to do with it? Like, y'all rather just see two black men go at it? Like, then y'all be going, why black people always gotta fight one another, man? We supposed to be together. Like, shut the fuck up.
See, shut up.
Nah, if he
He
would have
said,
been
"Shut
here,
I'm asking.
if he
because
would
I
have been
missed
here,
out on a lot.
Yamanika, he would have got the shit beat out of him. That's my.
Wow, so I'm gonna beat him up because he's beating me intellectually. Good comeback. That would have helped you look better in this whole thing. And again, you started talking shit about him before he even showed his face on the show. You said fuck Professor Dave before he even came on the show.
Word.
Yo, no, he held his own. We thought that it was going to be like a conversation between flat Earths
What
versus.
y'all arguing about? 24 hours in a day? How many niggas
No.
don't know that?
Listen,
What?
listen.
Why you call? How you gonna call into the show when you clearly stating that you don't even know what the fuck was going on? You just look stupid. Shut up.
I'm
Listen.
just trying to get to, I missed a lot of it. 1 minute niggas
Yeah, I
arguing
missed a
about
lot.
water, 24 hours in a day, where the sun is. And you niggas need to be focusing on the fact that Donald Trump about to be back in office in like 46 days.
You over here defending Lord Jamar, and fucking Jamar supports Trump.
You know what I'm saying? Or less.
Yo, hold up.
We ain't got time to be arguing no white men about how many hours is in the day and how much water is on the damn earth.
Well,
what is you niggas doing about the shit y'all been doing against us since the dawn of time?
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is you talking about?
You know what's going on. You know what time it is.
I know what time it is. I'm just saying.
I should come down there. I got half a mind to put my clothes on and come down there and get on camera. But
And you know you ain't coming, so.
Duh.
Well, how long y'all gonna be down there? I come.
He said,
y'all know her like that?
Yeah, she comic. Yeah, she
Yeah,
been on
they
this.
know like that.
Oh.
All right, bring your ass on then. See if you can.
Y'all gonna be down there within an hour?
Yes.
We be grinding
All right,
up
nigga, I'll put my clothes on right
11:30,
now.
12:30.
Come on. Bring your ass
Yeah,
on.
I'll be down there.
All right.
All right.
God damn. She's like, what did goddamn you got talking about the 24 hours and shit? Goddamn, the fish is swimming and shit. God damn it.
So again, I
Okay.
say to you, life lives inside the egg, not on the outside of the egg. If we live on some sort of inside of a ball, that's possible. We don't live on the outside of the ball. Where's down? He showed you the ball. If you're on the side of the ball, yeah, down is that way, but you're fucking now on the side of the
Oh
ball.
my God, you fucking idiot. He really believes like, holy shit. He really just thinks like, yeah, you're just on the side because you don't understand the concept of gravity. Fuck me,
Oh,
bro.
like-
Right. Wherever your perspective is, you point downward. That's your down.
Well, that's
you're
what he's
down.
trying to say, that wherever you're at is down. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
that makes the most fucking sense, doesn't it? Do you think people in Australia are floating with their heads attached to the fucking earth? What the hell is wrong with you? Why? Well, you think it's flat, but it doesn't make any sense when you consider time zones and the sun and shit,
if you look at a ball,
and high and low tides,
there has to be a top
and flight patterns,
bottom, sir.
and day and night.
So when they say down under Australia, when they say
Yes.
Antarctica is the South
Yeah,
Pole,
down
first
under.
of all compasses point north. Why do no compasses point south?
Because, like, when you were saying, like, there's the.
Why would it point south? It needs one orientation for you to orientate yourself. What do you mean? Why don't any of them point south? What the fuck difference would it make? Why would you want a compass that points south and one that points north? Like, you just go where the fuck you trying to go when you orientated yourself one way. You know where to go.
Poles.
How do you think compasses work if the earth weren't round? North, south, east, and west doesn't really work.
There's a top and a bottom. That's what I thought.
Right. So
North, south, east, and west don't even work on a flat earth. It would have to have an end point.
I'm saying, but
because he
if
kept
there's
saying,
a South Pole,
Right,
how come no
exactly. Well, he was
compasses go
saying-
south?
Dave was
What-
saying,
what the
where's
fuck?
top and the bottom? He said, but
Magnetic
you were
field.
right. It's
One
like,
has a stronger magnetic pole.
but
That's
South
what-
Pole, and there are shifting of the poles.
One has stronger. Why would it be stronger?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why would it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
I'm
This is
all the way
same-
in the southern hemisphere towards the South Pole, yet the North Pole is still stronger? That makes no sense.
I can't explain that, but I can't say.
And-
You,
oh,
but you
let's
can't
see,
explain-
you can't
Hey,
explain
do me a
that.
favor and look
Just
up.
because I
look
can't
up- look
explain
up
it doesn't
what-
Yeah, and then there you go, cause Dante's don't have the vocabulary or the knowledge to understand it. It's like, well, no, fuck you then. It's like he can't explain it, but he knows. It's like a layman ain't gonna be able to explain why the North has the stronger gravitational field, but it's just to say that why does it, and he don't know the answer. It just fucking do shit.
Magnetic, what pole is stronger than the other, or if there's a such thing?
If
Bro.
that's even the concept.
Let's
It
just
only
see.
every pole points north.
No matter how close you are
A
to the
compass
South
needle
Pole.
goes north because The Earth acts like a giant magnetic field. The field is created by the motion. The magnetic north is where the Earth magnetic field points on the ground, and it aligns with the geographic North Pole, though not perfectly. Why doesn't it point south? The Earth's magnetic North Pole is technically a magnetic South Pole in terms of physics because it attracts the north end of a magnet.
And he's just gonna laugh. And you know what's funny about this? He took all of the definitions that he read for everything else. They define scientific theory, scientific fact, hypothesis, scientific method, and Jamar sat there and accepted all of them. And now he's reading something that explains what he doesn't understand, and now he's laughing at it. It is that's all fake. But he accepted every other definition of that they went through already. But now, when it don't align with what he believes, it's funny, and he's not gonna believe it.
This is naming convention from historical discoveries. Since opposite poles attract, the compass needles north and points towards Earth's magnetic North Pole.
That shit sounds crazy.
You see? You see?
Did you understand
You
that?
see?
It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. You just don't understand it, dickhead.
You said, yeah, I understand that.
Well, it was okay.
Bro,
I understand that.
That was a bunch of bullshit.
The South Pole.
That was a
pushed
bunch of
it.
bullshit to try to
Magnets-
explain.
Well,
Mag-
most
okay,
magnets bounce.
Like anytime.
Do you understand that the
See,
people
that everything is bullshit now because you don't understand it.
writing these definitions are the ones that are covering the shit up?
Oh
So of
my
course they got the
God.
language in order to do it. That's their job. So
Oh
you
my
can't use all.
God.
Oh, do you know what the definition of this is?
Oh
it doesn't
my
fucking matter.
God.
Dog,
Do you know what the definition of a
physics-
plane is?
Physics is
Do you know what
why
that?
we
Do you
are
know what
here.
the,
This
the,
is why we're
the definition of
live streaming.
level is?
You don't understand the definition of level because level is contingent upon your orientation on the earth. Like, it's gravity.
Do you know what the definition of those things are? Look at what is the definition of plane, sir? What's a plane?
Hey,
Oh
I'm
my
opening it.
God.
And what is
And
level?
now look, he's finna look up definitions again. And if it agrees with him, he's okay. And if it doesn't, he's gonna dismiss it.
Smoking for real. God damn. Shit.
Just fucking stupid.
Shit. God damn.
we teach a chong in this motherfucker.
God damn. That was speaking of goddamn up and down. Lord have mercy.
We teach a chong in this
Yeah, goddamn.
bitch.
Cheat the trunk like a motherfucker in this bitch. Shit. Can you get higher? You get
They
down.
left him high and dry, Moosey,
Yo, let's see.
as he should be.
When you said you gonna smack the shit, I said okay, it's about to
It was
be
a
over.
no.
Like, oh hell no.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish this nigga was here, bro.
What, you want to hit him? Why do you want to hit him? Because he made you look stupid. Like, come on, bro. You was acting like you wanted to debate Neil. Like, it's like, come on. Neil wouldn't have insulted you the way he did, but he said he only insulted you because you was insulting him. And now, once he beat you, yeah, bro, this is the video that blew me up, but Godfrey never posted the whole thing, and he just did last week. So now we get to see what they talked about after they kicked Professor Dave off. This is from January, but it's the fact that Godfrey's like, fuck this, I'm finna upload that shit because I guess Jamar been talking shit. I might go look and see what he said because Jamar had a video where he addressed them.
Oh, he's talking stupid. Nigga, see, you starting out with the disrespect off the back, like.
You disrespected him, bro. Like, what, the revisionist history.
Fuck this nigga.
So Godfrey, you a flat earther? What did you think?
I mean, I just listen. I don't.
Man, shut the fuck, Godfrey. Stop, bro. You know the shit ain't flat.
Listen, I have no
Stop,
problem
bro.
with theories and stuff. I like to listen to everything
Stop, bro.
because you
Stop.
know. I was
Okay,
taught
a
that the Earth was
plane-
round still in my head.
Who gives a
But-
fuck what a plane is?
When
plane-
you know how we,
The
definition of plane.
It doesn't
plane,
matter.
P-L-A-N-E?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
P-L-A-N-E. A flat surface on which a straight line joining any 2 points on it would wholly lie.
Okay.
Relevance?
Perpendicular.
Straight plane,
Relevance?
flat surface.
Okay.
Relevance?
An air plane. In
An
on-
airplane. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, God.
Not an air round, not an air curve.
It doesn't fucking matter.
An
It's its
airplane.
own
The purpose
structure.
is in the word. Sea level. The sea is level.
What's the curvature?
Water
of Earth?
always finds its level.
No, the fuck it doesn't. Oh my God. No, it does not. Do you know what tides are? Have you ever seen water outside of gravity? It's no finding its level, you fucking idiot. What the fuck? Yo, I'm finna show y'all a video of what water does in space for all the non-believers. I hope them fucking flat earthers come up under this video too. Yeah, this is all CGI. This is all fake. Everything's hooked up to wires. It's all wires. Nobody's been in space. Look at all the wires in the back. Those are wires that's keeping everything floating. Yeah. All wires. Come the fuck on. This is the coolest shit ever.
So here's a soaking wet washcloth.
Yeah, they got wires. They got the mic floating. His watch is floating because of a wire. The water droplets are CGI. Everything is fake, y'all. All of this is fake. Yeah, this all video editing, Watts. Look at that shit. CGI ain't that damn good. Water finds its level. Water finds its level. The water is surrounding his hand like a glove.
It out of the cloth into my hands. And if I let go of the cloth carefully, the water sort of has it stick to my hand. Okay, so the experiment worked beautifully. And the answer to the question
Look at his watch.
The water squeezes out of the cloth. And
look
then
at his
because
watch.
of the surface tension of the water,
cool as shit, bro.
It actually runs along the surface of the cloth and then up into my hand, almost like you had Jello on your hands or gel on your hand, and it'll just stay there.
They got wires on the watch, Watts. All of this is fake.
And the cloth.
They thought about the watch,
really unravel
every single
it
water
just stays
droplet
there, floating like a dog's chew toy, soaking wet. Great experiment.
His
worked
shirt
perfectly. Meredith and Kendra, congratulations. Great idea.
Like kiss my fucking ass, bro. Stop.
Hello,
Right.
I'm Sunny Williams. I'm up here on
wait.
the International Space Station.
The water.
Cool as shit.
75.
And then like these people is just like, oh, everything's fake. Nobody's been in space. Like, come on. And I think that video is like 14 years old. And like I know that the CGI was out, but come on, like stop. This is ridiculous. Stop it.
Of the Earth. Correct.
Mm-hmm. So then, what's the curvature of the Earth?
Common sense.
I don't know.
He don't know. You ask. The man was here. You could have asked all these questions, and now he gone because your man's couldn't hold his fucking. Got his shit pushed in, and he couldn't handle it. Don't ask Dante what's the curvature of the Earth now. This is fucking stupid. You just feel bad for Jamar too.
They talk about the
It's
curvature
supposed to be
per
8 inches per square mile.
No,
of
per
curvature.
mile squared.
That you
And
should
now I
have
learned
visible
that.
curvature.
You should have
You
visible.
Even though
should
it's
be
still
able
wrong.
to visibly see.
No, you
from
should not.
Curvature from whatever point you're
Even
at.
if you're
No,
on the
you should
ground.
not.
You should be able to feel curvature at some point.
You should be able to see the curvature depending upon
The
the
distance.
But it's
distance
but
that
everything
you're.
is always a horizon.
Everything is always straight.
They say there's you can see
This is a picture I
Chicago.
took myself.
Shut the fuck up. Like, again, why on earth would shit go from the bottom up as it goes across water? That doesn't make sense on something that's flat. You're just gonna see it it's just gonna get smaller, but it's not gonna disappear from the bottom up.
Martha's Vineyard on the boat at dawn. Do you see that?
Yes.
Do you
So?
see that?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
So
it's just
So
it looks
is-
like a
why-
fucking
is it-
picture of the horizon. Like, what the fuck? So what did that prove?
So, Dante, you believe that we don't see a curvature? Why?
Here's what I believe.
What do you
I
believe?
believe that what I was saying,
and that's
before,
according to their.
Can he talk?
what I'm saying
science.
is, you have people who don't have everybody can't have the same mindful to just lie to people when it comes to science.
True.
We wouldn't have cell phones. We wouldn't have these mics. We wouldn't be able to live
Look,
stream.
this is a layman making a good point. You're basically insinuating that the entire world wants to lie to you. What's good, D-Nice? You're insinuating that the whole world wants to lie to you and they're all in on this big fat lie that only Lord Jamar and your fucking circle jerker flirfs want to think that you know something, yet you've never experienced it. That's true. They like, yeah, I mean, I guess they just think that it all just is like, yeah, there's different ranges of things that come from the flat earth, but it's ridiculous because like even what you said, if they stood on the tallest, whatever is the tallest point on earth, you should be able to see pretty much everything from there. If the earth was really flat, you should be able to see everything, more about 90%, whatever the highest point on earth is. I don't know what it is. Whatever the highest point on earth is, you should be able to see everything. Hell, a plane should allow you to see a lot of it.
Yes, we would.
No, we would not. How do you think
it's not outer space shit? Why do you have to be on a ball to have that?
Wait a minute. But you're talking about it, you're jumping from thing to thing.
I'm just asking you.
Let him talk
about cell phones.
I'm saying on a basic fundamental level,
these people,
science.
That's the thing. You wake up and you believe what the weather is gonna be. The people that tell you what the weather is gonna be agree that the earth is flat. When they say it's gonna be a fucking hurricane, it be a hurricane. When you know what I'm saying, like all this phenomena, natural disasters, all these people agree the earth is flat. Why the fuck do you all now? It's like I don't believe y'all if you say the earth is flat, but you got on a hoodie because it's probably cold outside, shithead. Them the same people that agree to meteorologists. I could not think of the word. They agree that the earth is flat. I mean, look at me. They agree that the earth is round. You listen to them.
True. That's why we have cars and everything we have. Yeah, when we go,
he's basically saying that all these things that we use every day, are a product of people that agree that the earth is round. And now it's like when you put all that shit together, it's not this big secret that they're keeping from you that the earth is flat. When everybody a lot of this science bases their stuff off the earth being round. Like satellites working is based off the earth being round. That's what he's trying to say with cell phones and shit like that. That's the point he's making.
Space is just an extension of the technology that people have learned.
Yeah.
Sure.
America was in such a frenzy to beat Russia in the space race in the 60s.
And he finna say, why wouldn't Russia tell on us if it wasn't round?
They wanted to beat them with Sputnik on. And America said, and when we get desperate, motherfuckers cheat. And so I feel like
I'm sorry. I guess not.
That moon landing was something to
Here's
go,
what I'm saying.
well, we landed on the moon, motherfuckers.
If I was a photographer, an expert on photography, and I looked at these whatever the pictures we talk about, when they say everything is fake and
but the flag should not be
waving. The wind,
the
Photoshop, and all of that.
They've already debunked that. I can't explain it. That's why
that's why he wants somebody that
can explain what the point from the scientific perspective.
Right.
So, but if just because
you don't even know that nigga, man.
Just
what?
Talk about he can explain. You don't even know that nigga.
What the fuck? If he knows his content, he knows that he can explain things better than he can. What the fuck? You don't know Flat Earth Dave, and you got him on to fucking suck your dick too. What the hell? Yeah, that's true, Tron, and that's exactly how you know that Godfrey is like lying right now, because I don't think Godfrey really thinks the earth is flat. He just don't want to make Jamar look stupid. He don't want him to sit on this island alone. So he tried to run defense for him for a little bit just to save face. And then when Godfrey shit on him, you brought Professor Dave back. He explained everything to you. Now you the earth ain't flat. Like you knew the earth wasn't flat before. You just wanted to placate Jamar bitch ass.
All right. That's like me saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about when it comes to hip hop.
No,
I would never say that.
Yes, it
and
is
I
like
would never say that because you're one of
it
the
is.
founding fathers from that. But what I'm saying is, if I
was lying about it, now you know who you can say that to?
Where's the proof
Lazy
of lying?
Legs.
Where's the proof of the lies?
You can say that to him,
right? But I'm saying,
and you'd be accurate. You know why? Because he's lying. That's why. But he's acting like, oh, he's a good example. He's a Mr. Dave. He's the example of somebody that's coming in, right? And acting very like yo, I have the authority in hip hop. You know, I'm Lazy Legs. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm respected in the field, and I'm telling you that Puerto Ricans are co-creators in hip hop. Look, here's a book that says, what's a co-creator? Do you even know the meaning of co-creator?
Jamar is just racist. Like, that's all this comes down to. He just racist. I don't even care about that whole Puerto Ricans and hip hop conversation. I truly don't care. But he's just fucking racist.
Like, but he's a fucking liar. So it doesn't matter that he assumes to have some authority. He's lying about what he's saying. So it doesn't fucking matter. How smart he sounds.
So how do you prove that? Because the propensity of hip hop old heads who were there would say that he's lying.
But see, here's where I disagree a little bit, because people were there in the hip hop games, on the planet, on Earth. When you're talking about this space thing, this is a
people were there. What the fuck, Godfrey? Now, like, I'm glad I'm seeing the rest of this because he's full of shit. People was there too. People were in space. We have pictures from space. Like, y'all keep saying they're fake and will not prove how they're fake. They just be like, these pictures are fake. Get the fuck out of here.
different thing.
What I'm saying,
that's something you got to trust.
Because how do we? Who's been to space?
People been to space. What the fuck do you mean? Who been to space? Go on YouTube. I just pulled it up. These niggas is literally got water floating on their hands.
We know. We can easily say hip hop because we were right here.
Mike,
that's a little different than actually proving somebody
and this
being
is
in
part
space.
of what we're trying to say.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. Y'all will take all this word of mouth shit as far as hip hop beat from people that wasn't there. I mean, Lord Jamar probably wasn't in the room when niggas was making the beats for the first time and breakdancing and all that shit. He wasn't in the room either. He's going off what he got told and heard from firsthand experience. These people been to space. They send us pictures. They send us videos. They do these experiments. They can predict the weather. All this shit's been done through people that's been in space and tell us what's gonna happen next on Earth, on the next episode of Earth. And you're sitting here saying, well, no, who's been to space? Astronauts, motherfucker. The two people that just came from being stuck on the ISS for 9 months, motherfucker. All those people been to space, and their personal experience and the knowledge and what they've done has come back to help us fucking live every day. And y'all still sitting here like, who's been to space? You haven't, they have. Same with hip hop. It was people that been in them rooms, and there's people that wasn't, and then they go back and tell what happened.
You know what I'm talking about? You need some
This
water.
is what we're trying to say. When we're talking about this flat earth shit, this is all part of just not trusting what people are telling you and taking your own 5 senses.
Facts, Nicole, because I wanted to be an astronaut, but I believed that the earth was round. Astronaut was definitely on my list when I was growing up. It definitely was. But these people, it's people that have huge egos but don't want to do anything. Like, that's what these people are.
And judging things
or admit to being wrong ever.
When you ask the question, do you feel like you're spinning? You'll say no.
Stop saying.
You can say all this other shit you want to say. Oh, it's moving slow. I asked you, do you feel like you're spinning? No. Okay? When you look up at the sun and the moon, do they appear with your eyes to be approximately the same size?
Does he not realize that he don't wait, first of all, no, the moon is closer, so it looks bigger than the sun because that's how far the sun is. So that was dumb because yes, the moon looks bigger than the sun. But anyway, does he not even know? He doesn't understand that your eyes can deceive you? That, like, all those fucking experiments they have on social media will be like, well, what color is this? Or if you stare at this for so long, you look at the wall and it looks like it's there. Or if you look at this for so long, the colors will appear. Or these colors will appear. Or if you look at this for so long, it's gonna start to look like it's going in the opposite direction. Like, all those social media experiments you do with your eyes is not the best example of what's actually going on around you with certain phenomena. That's not what the fuck eyes is not what you just go off of for science, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. Do they look like they're 93 million miles away or 238,000
It don't fucking matter what it look like, bro.
Like, Do they look
Oh,
like
good point, J Mac. He's drugged. He's drugged, but now when the confrontation is gone, he's speaking very fine.
Or do
Stuttering and quiet and silent when he was there, but yeah, now they gone. He was drugged, but he's making all the sense now. Good point.
they look like they're kind of right there?
Yeah.
They look like they're kind of right there. You don't understand fucking scope and perspective, clearly. Even though flat earthers love to run to perspective as a defense.
Really tell how far away they are. They say the
You
light
can't
from
tell.
a star is really trillions of, but I mean,
do
when
we
I
know
look
that?
up at the stars, them shits look like they right. And I'm just saying, we got to stop taking in this information from these people that we know lie. We know they deal with what's called trick knowledge.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we teach that in the 5%
Tricknology.
Nation. Okay, exactly. But people don't really know what trick knowledge is. They just think, oh, it's lying. Okay, what kind of lying? What kind of lying are they doing? And why are they trying to do this? To disconnect us from our true selves.
Shut the fuck up. All right, I'm done. Like, to disconnect us from our true self. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't even know what that means.